Okay, guys, so working on the lockdown a little bit off of here and him trying to transition to a north-south position. What happens a lot of times when people start to transition, we're still in the process of escaping the first problem that we had, and we end up in an either tighter spot, not recognizing where he's going. So a lot of times, if you don't remember anything that we say, number one, keep your elbows to yourself. Keep your elbows in. This is really important. What happens is we start to escape and we start to drown. And we start trying to push things out, pull things in, leaving big spaces between our elbows. So it's real important. If he goes to a lockdown here, go ahead and sit back up real quick. Remember, one of the first lessons we learn in jiu-jitsu, right, is elbows in what we call a prayer position, right? I'm not sure what you call it, but this is what we call it at our academy, prayer position, where my hands and my elbows are glued to my body. When he comes down, I naturally end up in a good prayer position with my elbows in. So he has this lockdown on me right here, right? So we're going to go through the first one, and then I'll show one more. Lockdown, I have to manipulate his spine. Remember, he can't lock my hips down, right? Can't lock my hips down unless he breaks this lockdown. It's hard for him to. So as I hold position one, I just bring my hand over a little bit. I don't want to extend. One thing, the common mistake we do is we bring our elbow out and we try to push his head up. The problem with this is my elbow's out now, which means he can submit me fairly easily. So I'm going to keep my elbow inside, and I'm just going to walk my fingers up. And he can tell you right now that doesn't feel good. So I'm just going to walk my fingers up onto his back a little bit, keeping my elbow in the same spot, keeping my forearm in his throat as I walk that up a little bit, right? Keeping that frame. I can already feel a little bit of release. Go ahead and hug it up a little bit. Yeah, he's trying to hug it. Go and really hug it up hard. It's hurting him a lot more. It's hurting me. Back again. Go ahead and snug it up. Yeah, now I feel that pressure. I feel his lockdown. He has wedges in now, right? So again, I'm not trying to push. I just walk. Inside. Now my hips move out. Move my hips out, keeping my forearm in his hip as I walk away. Walk into my side. Walk into my side. Keep that lock on. He still has me locked down at the top, but it's easy now for me to get, Justin, come around here. It's easy now, guys, for me to get, look here. Want to lighten it up a little bit? I bring this hand right here. I bring this hand inside. I got my bottom leg back inside. I bring this hand back inside. Now look, I got a little bit of space. So this hand slides back through as I make my frame here. Now he's still holding on to me, right? As I drive now, my shoulders and my head look away. And I use my shield to push away. Now, Justin, this foot. Now my foot comes inside, making a butterfly hook. As I come back inside, over the top, making a hug. That's one. Number two. When I start applying this pressure, he may tend to go to north-south. Come over here now, Jay. Go ahead and sit all the way up. Go ahead and sit up. Yeah. Right. So as I move here. I don't want to start trying to push him away. Common mistake, we start trying to push him away, leaving my elbows exposed, my arms exposed. As I come here, my bottom hand simply grabs his pant leg inside. He can't hardly take my back now. It's hard for him to take my back now, right? I control. I don't want to start reaching out to grab something. I just simply grab his pant leg tight. Jiu-jitsu grips, baby. Look at my feet. Big toe, little toe, right? So my big toe, my top leg steps in front, right? I lift my hip. Get a little pressure on me? Yep, I lift my hip now to go to turtle inside. I'm still not reaching out for him inside. Now, as I have here, I block his knee, I hold his pant leg. I swivel my feet, swivel my feet and my head comes out, right? As I do, now it's an easy setback to the guard off of that. And now I can start controlling again, right? Let me do that without you real quick. Keep that rolling, good. Inside, I start applying pressure. He feels the pressure. He says, I want to go to north-south. As that happens, I'm going to bridge and turn. Notice my elbows are still in the same spot. I don't want to leave my elbow up. Elbows. Grabbing the pant leg, my feet, big toe, little toe, bringing my knees in tight, like hip, controlling, right? Swivel my hips, swivel my feet, and control. Los.